Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, back with another Sims Info and Thoughts video. So, we got the roadmap for this quarter, though they did it in a different way this time, and I have mixed feelings about it. I'm excited for one thing, but not as excited about others. So, without further ado, let's get right into this, starting with this roadmap that's actually a video clip. So yeah, that's it. I think they heard all the people who really wanted quarterly teasers back, because this has a very similar sort of vibe where you have a short video that doesn't really give away too much, though it does actually say explicitly that we are getting 1 game pack and 2 kits. Though it is too bad. I was starting to really like the just written format of the previous roadmaps, where they just list all these things that are supposed to be coming while they don't give everything away. Especially because in this roadmap video, they don't say anything about free updates that are coming. There's probably going to be 1 or 2, but nothing said there, just about the paid DLC. What's very odd too is that in the teaser I showed in last night's video, there was Glimmerbrook clearly in the background, yet we're not getting a Realm of Magic refresh? That is so weird! What is going on? But before I talk more about what's in this roadmap, there's also a hint on the Sims website about what's going on too. So near the top of the website is this: stay up, step into the moonlight, and explore who you are after dark. I think that is very important in terms of what the game pack is going to turn out to be. Then when you scroll further down, there's these 3 mystery boxes like what they've done in previous quarters. So it says, seize the night. The fun starts when the sun goes down. Whether you're dressing up for a big date, making memories in your backyard, or running wild this season will have you staying up late. The first kit is Chic Nights Out, second kit is Cozy Nights In, and then the game pack is Go Wild. So combining the explore who you are after dark from near the top of this website and Go Wild, I think they are hinting very heavily at werewolves. I was thinking against this at first because of that teaser making it seem like we were getting a Realm of Magic refresh instead, so I just don't know why they showed Glimmerbrook when they could have easily done Willow Creek instead, or if this game pack has a new world, that. Unless there is some sort of integration with Glimmerbrook and Realm of Magic, but I don't know. I tend to think of werewolves having a rivalry with vampires than spellcasters, unless all of them are going to have some kind of rivalry. That would be pretty cool. And then we have 2 more kits that are already coming out this month and next month. So I am starting to get genuinely concerned for the kits team, because they've been carrying The Sims 4 financially for the past year. Their backs must be hurting. So I'm wondering if they are okay, because geez, they really should just give these kits a rest, even if for 1 quarter. Oh my goodness. But in terms of the themes, I might actually end up liking these, because from what I'm gathering, they are probably both Create a Sim kits. Because then it seems like, especially with the Chic Nights Out, that sounds very Create a Sim oriented. So it's like, oh, I'm about to go out on the town with my dates, so I'm gonna dress up all nice. So it's those kinds of clothes. Cozy Nights In, I think, is the most confusing one though, because then the description with the seize the night part, it says whether you're dressing up for a big date, making memories in your backyard. So that sounds like the opposite of Cozy Nights In, implying that it's supposed to be inside. So what is going on with this one? Because I was initially thinking that, oh, maybe this is a slumber party kit that I've actually been wanting for a while, but it might not be. And with that little clip in the roadmap, they're outside, so it's just, I don't know. And then I think they're wearing all base game clothes too, so yeah, I can't really use new assets to point out any new clues either. Actually, maybe the girl on the right is wearing a new top and pair of pants, but With this being on a TV within such a small video clip, it's hard for me to tell. However, what if this ends up actually being a gameplay kit instead? Because if it ends up being about gameplay, it probably wouldn't have any new clothes. So yeah, that could be a possibility. But then with the clip that is probably relating to the date night kits, I guess I'll call it, there's nothing new there either. That's definitely a base game hairstyle and a dress and a necklace, so yeah, I guess they are just hiding the new stuff on purpose. Then we move on to the last two clips. The sound in this one is pretty crucial because we have a wolf howling, and to add on to that, visually we have a full moon. So I think this is also a not so subtle hint at werewolves. And if you're wondering what world this is in, I'm pretty sure it's Oasis Springs. It's a lot less recognizable at night, so I did think it was a new world at first, but no, I think they still actually just use the base game world. Then with this other shot of the alleyway, not really much to really glean for this one. This could be a set rather than a new world. I guess the shadow maybe could hint at werewolves in terms of just being scary, but that's clearly a tree. There's so many leaves hanging off of it, it wouldn't really make sense for that to actually be a werewolf. I'm sure they'll look different. If I end up being right about this being a werewolves game pack, that'd be kind of funny because I was actually manifesting lunar cycles recently. I did show these two screenshots in a previous video, the one where I was talking about the survey for the two most recent kits, Decor to the Max and the Carnival Streetwear, and I did end up showing off Jasmine because she uses stuff from the Carnival Streetwear kit, and it was like, haha, yeah, she's just manifesting lunar cycles and werewolves along with them, and I guess maybe that actually worked? That'd be awesome, because then we'll finally get lunar cycles and body hair back, because it wouldn't make sense to do werewolves without those two things. And hopefully the werewolves themselves will be pretty fun and not feel too similar to vampires. So overall, like I said at the beginning, I have pretty mixed feelings on this, so no expansion pack this quarter, but interestingly enough, they're not actually expanding this quarter into July like they did last year. So it is just for this month and next month, so it's not completely impossible for us to get an expansion pack this summer, but if we do, I don't think we're getting it until at least August, because since they tend to give us at least a month's notice for expansion packs, I don't think we're gonna start the next quarter with an expansion pack in July already, unless they want to do like something really surprising where it's like, hey, it's Generations and it's coming out in 5 days or something along those lines. So basically it would be, here's this thing you've been begging for so long and you don't have to wait much longer for it. I am also disappointed by the complete lack of news regarding free updates, but if we're getting werewolves, then I think we can just hazard a guess and say that, okay, we're gonna get body hair in one of them. I don't know about lunar cycles. In The Sims 3, they did keep that locked to supernatural, so as much as I would like that to also be part of the free updates, it might not be. But still, I am pretty excited about the very real possibility of us getting werewolves. Finally, another occult. It's been so long since we've had one, so I'm not sure if we're gonna get any more occults after this, so I'm expecting this to be the last hurrah for them. Well, unless existing occults get refreshed, like spellcasters or mermaids. Hopefully at least one out of those two, because mermaids especially could use a lot more attention. I gotta say though, a game pack this quarter was probably the last thing I was expecting, because we just got one last quarter, the very broken, at least initially, My Wedding Stories, and also was pretty light on features, just like how Dream Home Decorator and Journey to Rabbit Holes were. So I'm also kind of worried that werewolves won't really be done much justice either. Ever since the pandemic, it really feels like game packs just fell off in terms of quality, so I would really like them to just get back up to the standard that ones like Vampires and Parenthood were. And funny enough, those two game packs released next to each other and were also very close in terms of the release schedule. As far as the kits though, I really wish kits would take a break, but in terms of the content of these two, I might actually end up liking them, so I'm still curious to see what they'll turn out to be. So I guess we're gonna get that date night sounding one first, since that was the first one listed, and then whatever the second one is, maybe Slumber Night in the backyard, and then the Werewolves game pack probably. Come to think of it, it is kind of odd that if it is a Werewolves game pack, that they're not saving it for the next quarter where it'd be much closer to Halloween. But yeah, I guess it could end up being the last thing for the quarter towards the end of June, and then they release the date night one this month, and then they release the second kit next month, like towards the beginning. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot one last thing. Arnie confirmed that he has nothing to do with content that was teased in this roadmap, so yeah, that's disappointing. So there is still something to look forward to from him, which will probably be announced this week, but sadly not a collaboration with Maxis that he would so very much deserve. And that wraps up another Sims Info and Thoughts video, so feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What do you think about these teasers for this quarter? And be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content, because, oh my gosh, we got Sims news, Sonic news, and Paralives news all on the same day. But I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!